Welcome back, Alvaro Peralta with MiningIR at the mining investment event of the North. And with me, I have Rob Van Egmond of Dolly Varden Silver, a well-known story. And we're looking forward to hearing a little bit more of what's been going on, what's going to be happening. Let's start a little bit about, for those investors or potential investors that may not know, let's tell them where you are and a little bit more about the actual projects.
Sure. Yeah, Dolly Varden Silver, we have the Kitsault Valley Project. So that's a combination of the Dolly Varden Silver Project in the south and then Homestake Ridge. We're located in the southern end of the Golden Triangle in northwestern British Columbia. So it's a safe jurisdiction. It's an area that's seen a lot of activity lately in terms of mines being built, as well as infrastructure being put in to support those mines, and just the government's been putting a lot of cash into bringing highways, hydroelectric power into the area. So infrastructure is good, safe jurisdiction, and we have high-grade silver and gold mineralization underground, so low tonnage but high grade. And we're developing that into an exploration project. We're moving it ahead and adding ounces.
And also in an area where you have a populace that is appreciative and always looking forward to
Exactly. Yeah.
having
we
these
have
funds.
a very good relationship with the Nisga'a. They're a very advanced First Nation. They have a lot of business propositions in the area, and so we're working closely with them not only at Dolly Varden but on other projects. And so they make up a third of our workforce. So yeah, we have social license, and the government's working to streamline permitting. And it's a good jurisdiction to be in.
You know, it strikes me that, being one of four companies that's in a position such as Dolly Varden is, I think a lot of viewers probably think that silver is a little bit more commonplace than it actually is, and the challenge and logistics of actually getting a mine to produce may be a little bit out of their scope. So why don't we talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, the unique thing about Dolly Varden Silver is that it is a primary silver resource. So the silver deposits that we do have, we don't state it in silver equivalents. It's primary silver. Over 95% of the resource is silver, which gives us a lot more leverage on that market. And so, like when you say four companies, those are the unique companies that have primary silver deposits. As opposed to other silver companies that report in silver equivalents. And when you look, maybe only 30% of the value is in silver. So with silver markets being in a deficit now, the quickest way to add and leverage is to get a primary silver deposit. So we're one of four. We're the only one in northwestern British Columbia and in the Golden Triangle that is primary silver. So we have a very strong partner in Hecla. They're a primary silver producer. They're the largest in the United States, and they want to be in Canada as well. And so we're the type of asset that they're looking for. You get that good leverage on jurisdictionally.
It takes a lot of experience to, from this point on, to push towards that marketability. Tell us a little bit about the team and how that supports that trajectory.
Yeah, well, the management of Dolly Varden really started in 2020. So the company's been around since 2011. And, there's been various groups, smaller programs. I came on in 2017 and we really picked up on the technical end of things. So that's when the big drill program started. We started testing new theories. We were finding new silver deposits on the within 100 meters of these 100-year-old deposits that have been known. These deposits that have been known for 100 years, applying modern techniques, we find new mineralization. And then in 2020, the whole board and management was changed. Sean Kuntun came on, and we've done a great job of getting the story out there and just getting a focus on that southern end of the Golden Triangle, because all the main players are sort of what we call the main area of the Golden Triangle. We're in a sub-basin, and even on the technical side of things, people didn't realize how well endowed that southern end is. And there's, besides Dolly Varden, there's other major gold discoveries being made just next door to us that are, probably 2 years old, and they're just all getting into the limelight now. So we're in a good place.
That's great. And obviously, it's known as the Golden Triangle for a reason. And having silver there is a unique position to be in for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the Golden Triangle has produced a lot of silver.
It has.
I mean, Eskay Creek was, their silver production was very high as well. It's known as a gold mine, but again, having that primary silver makes a big difference up in it.
Let's talk a little bit about the share structure first of all, and then we'll dive into a little bit of what other things the investors should know about it before they go and do their due diligence.
Yeah, I mean, our share structure is enviable. We have Eric Sprott. Hecla is a 15% shareholder. We have another corporate, Fury. They're over 19, or they're around 19%. That's through the divestment of Homestake Ridge. So that's been a win-win for both of our companies. They've been able to leverage the share price and fund their exploration. And then the almost 50% is institutional. So Delbrook and Sprott and Fidelity's in for 7.5%. So we only have about 8% retail. The rest are all sticky shareholders. Eric Sprott himself is also at 10%. But it's that retail sector that really is bullish on silver, right? And that's another unique thing being a silver company is it's a very unique investor base on the retail side of things as well. So
it's a great time to get into silver.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
it's a buyer's market.
You don't want to be caught short on silver.
You don't want to be caught short. No, and the risk. I mean, it's been de-risked. The market's taking care of that.
Yeah,
and. But in listening to the share structure you have, it sounds more like you're actually a producer than an exploration company, given the share structure that you have.
Yeah.
Excellent. What are some of the catalysts that the potential investors can look forward to here?
Well, we are at a resource stage, so we're working towards updating that resource. We do have a foundational resource which is already fairly significant. That's from 2019, and we've done about 120,000 meters of drilling since then, and we're going to do this summer of drilling. So we'll be updating that resource. It is a resource that's made up of about 7 deposits. So of those 120,000 meters, it's being spread out over 7 deposits as well as new exploration. So, with another year of drilling, we should be able to update that and then start putting economics around that. But we're doing studies at the same time for access and for wildlife studies and just getting those baseline studies done. So
you're continuing the process of de-risking for
exactly
for going into production. That's excellent.
De-risk. Well, our idea is of course we want to move this on to a producer that is such as Hecla. They're the shoe-in, but it's still open to anyone else that might want to come in. And our idea is to de-risk, as you say, and add value. They've been doing that through exploration, so adding ounces that way, through acquisition. And we will continue looking in the area. If there's accretive silver displays that we can add in, as long as they're accretive and we can get them at a good price, we can grow that way as well. So, yeah, it's a de-risking process, but it's also an adding value process. So that when it does get sold, the premium on the selling price is higher because it's a better asset.
So as you piggyback on successful exploration that you've already had, with the results they've already had, obviously the exploration doesn't come free. Give the potential investor or your existing investors an idea what that cash runway is looking like for you right now.
So, we're fully cashed for this drills program and into next year. So we've just raised about $15 million in flow through earlier this year, and then Hecla made a strategic investment at the end of November of $10 million. So again, it's just showing they're getting more interested. They're closer. We work with them on the technical side as well. So we have a good relationship with Hecla, but we do have the money we need to get all through this year, and we'll see how markets are and how successful the program is. We have a 25,000 meter program planned right now, but we're very flexible in it quickly. So that's one thing nice about being in the junior space is we can adapt very quickly to what's going on in the market and successes in the field.
Excellent, Rob. It's been such a pleasure having you here today. Dolly Varden has been a continuing story now for a few years, and it's exciting to see it take the steps necessary. It seems a lot of patience, but there's a lot of work going on in the background, obviously. So we're looking forward to hearing in the fall where you guys are at.
All right.
Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah.